A very good evening to you, Aldrin. What came out of that meeting?
Well, it seems as though the security cluster has indeed heeded that call by President Jacob Zuma to make sure that this area sees some sort of level of calm and make sure that peace and stability is restored to this area. Well, we had the Premier, David Makhura, obviously addressing the community members here, saying that the community should understand that the foreign nationals who are renting out these shops were not brought here by government. These are people who have come to these townships and their doors have been opened by people who own tuck shops here in South Africa, here in the township, and they are the ones that have opened their doors to these foreign nationals, and these attacks on these foreign nationals should really stop. But there is still that sentiment that these attacks that are taking place in the township are nothing or are nothing close to xenophobia. The Premier emphasizing that these are criminal elements, and considering that the security cluster members are here as well, they'll ensure that these issues are stemmed out.
Aldrin, tensions have been high in Soweto since Monday. How did the community receive Premier David Makhura?
Well, there was a level of relief to see that the Premier has come to the township, as well as the Secretary General of the ANC. But one speaker, one resident, said that a couple of years ago, you guys were in this area and said that you'll come back, and only now that there's tension in the area have you guys come back. Another lady raised an issue of the Somalian tuck shop owners and the foreign-owned tuck shop owners don't really have permits to be operating in this township. And it really goes back to what the Premier was saying earlier on, that you need to understand that the foreign nationals are operating in the township because it is locals that have opened their doors and said that I have a building and I'm willing to rent that building out to you.
Aldrin, very quickly as we speak, what is the situation like in Soweto?
Well, the situation remains relatively calm. There haven't been any reports of looting. Earlier on, we spoke to the police and they gave us an update of 162 people that have been arrested, and the death toll now stands at 3. The police also emphasizing that they'll keep a high visibility in the township to make sure that the tensions don't flare up again. And of course, heading into the weekend, there are funerals that are set to take place, and they'll make sure that those funerals go on uninterrupted.
Aldrin Sampier, our reporter, coming to us live from Soweto, saying the situation in Soweto tonight is calm.